Alright kids, here we are in Cucina di Ottolini. We're going to do something kind of fun tonight. Sometimes you see things in shapes. Sometimes you can cook things in shapes. I saw an eggplant today. I saw a whole potato yesterday that I bought. And I had some pork loins in the oven. I thought, that's odd, they've all got a cylindrical shape. So watch this, what we're doing here. So I've got this pork loin that I've got marinated in a kind of an Italian sofrito. Garlic, rosemary, onion. That's all dried, and red pepper. And what I did is I soaked that on that and let it go. So on this baking concept, we're going to bake the pork loin. You bake it at about 400 degrees. It takes about 25 minutes maybe. After, you get a little bit of sear on here. So the concept here is to get the sear. But imagine this. Where could you find something that might be similar shape, that could all go on one pan and turn into this crazy kind of holy trinity of meat and potato, or you get to your starch, get to your carbs, and vegetables. All lined up, all cooked whole. Hold on a minute, what's that? There is this thing, you gotta probably get a little color. Yeah, we're doing all right. Get a little color on them. So then, since those take about 25 minutes, and a baked potato takes about an hour, a little less, and an eggplant, a whole eggplant takes about an hour, or a little less, I've got something going that I've had going for about a half an hour now. Or a little longer, 35 minutes or so. Here, we've got whole eggplant and whole potato. And so what we're going to have is this, again, this holy trinity of vegetables, carbohydrate, and meat. But all cooked whole, and all kind of in a similar form. I mean, call me crazy, many people do, and I'm kind of all right with that. But it's funny when you get inspired by just the shape of the food. And that's what happened today. So here we've got whole potato, whole eggplant, and these have been cooking for about, let's say, 35 minutes or so. So then all of a sudden, we're going to roll in here with these guys. Boom. Boom. And boom. And here we've got all similar shapes, all in the same pan. All are going to be cooked together. And I ain't ever seen it before, and I'll bet you haven't seen it before. But in the Ottolini Cuisine kitchen, we see a lot of stuff for the first time. So here we've got our 400 degree oven, our 4-barrel carb oven. These babies are going to go back in for about 20 to 25 minutes, and they will all come out together, cooked the proper temperature. 1, 2, 3. Holy trinity of the carb and the meat and the vegetali. So watch for this. We'll pull it out in about 25 minutes and see what we did. Ciao for now. Put it in the oven for the second time. So now we pull these babies out and we'll see what happens here. This is just ridiculous. So, baked potato, pork loin, eggplant parmesan. Well, eggplants and baked potato. So one would think that's gonna be about it. So here's what we're gonna do. These guys are gonna have to rest because they're done. And pork loin is one of those things that you do not overcook because it is the king of meats. Cooked correctly, and the driest of meats when it's So then we got these baked potatoes. So what do you do with a baked potato? We're gonna get a little slice, and slice. We're gonna do the same thing to the eggplant. Wait till you see what's going to happen here. You're going to just go crazy. So here we go with the baked potatoes. Turn, boom, a nice, beautiful, that one had a little blowout. Here, open up, such it. Hoop, 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 hoop. Boom. Then we're going to put a little pat of butter in each one of those potatoes. You know how you eat a baked potato sometimes, the butter's still raw? Watch how we deal with it here. Now, these are just your eggplants. Good little vegetable, but how about we do something crazy, like add a little bit of homemade marinara into the inside of these things, so it takes on some of that flavor. And then, oh my God, now we're gonna make these eggplant parmesans. That's your side vegetable. You know, when sides used to be those carrots and broccoli and onions or something on the side of a plate, just never, I guess we're supposed to have it. Well, I don't do that. When we do vegetables, we make real vegetables. When we make our potatoes, we're gonna make real potatoes. And then when we cook pork loin, we're gonna get Italian sofrito in there and get it baked absolutely perfect. So now. Most people say, okay, we're done. We got it, it's kind of melting, but no. We're letting the pork loins rest, and we're just gonna let these guys just bake a little longer so the butter melts, the cheese melts on the eggplant parmesan, and the pork loin rests, and you've got the holy trinity of pork loin as your meat, eggplant as your vegetable, and potatoes as your starch, let's say. And so it's your carbs. So that's a 3-piece meal. But have you ever seen it done like this, where they're whole, and holy Trinity? We'll see you in a minute. Marinara should be hot in our little mini eggplant parmesans, and the pork is just chilling over here. Let's see. Easy sheet pan. Oh my God. Look at that. That is eggplant parmesan done whole. That's baked potato done whole. And this is pork loin done whole. Let's just see if we slice a little piece of this. Oh no, it's perfect. Gosh darn it. We got that perfect pinkness in there, that little edge on there. So up there it goes, number 1 down the chute. Oops, little thin. Oh man, that is how you do it. Anything more than that begins to dry. This makes it tender. So as we prep all this other stuff, we'll obviously do a little bit of a little pepper on top of the butter. And then we've got chives if you want them. We've got sour cream if you want it. But we're going to let the folks make that decision themselves. Boop, boop, boop. But how about that for an eggplant parmesan? That's your vegetable side. That's not just some sort of, you got to eat your vegetables. This is like, maybe I'll eat that first and get to the pork and the potato later, because those are sweetie pies. Well, there you go. The Holy Trinity all in one single pan. Melanzane, potato, and the puerca. Absolutely beautiful. Ciao for just right now.